Algorithms are actively reshaping your career. Code now writes itself through generative models, and this rapid shift threatens your actual income and long-term job security. For decades, we assumed automation only threatened factory workers and manual labor. We believed human creativity and complex decision-making were safe for machines. Recent developments in generative AI prove that our long-held assumptions were completely wrong. Generative AI destroyed that illusion, putting real immediate job threats right inside the modern white-collar office, fundamentally altering professional stability. This isn't a simple repeat of the PC or internet era. We are seeing a massive, permanent shift in how the global economy actually generates value, fundamentally altering traditional production models. We are entering a new era of unprecedented technological shift. The real concern isn't whether AI changes work, but how much of your specific job survives the transition. This transformation threatens to redefine entire labor market structures. Recent data shows rising displacement rates. This shift is fundamentally changing how companies structure their entire workforce and manage daily employment. The International Monetary Fund predicts AI will affect about 40% of global jobs. This shift might force years of economic restructuring into just a few months, fundamentally changing how we work. This isn't a slow evolution. The global labor market just hit a sudden shock. This impact hits unevenly. Automation is currently targeting specific sectors. The first wave of AI adoption is replacing administrative and repetitive roles with high accuracy across the workforce. Chatbots and robotic process automation now handle most data entry, scheduling, and basic customer service tasks. The Institute for Public Policy Research found that 60% of administrative tasks are now automatable, signaling a massive shift in office workflows. Big banks are also chasing these efficiency gains. BlackRock, a massive asset manager, is currently cutting back office costs and improving data accuracy by integrating AI into their internal operations to streamline their existing workflows. Code scales differently now. Machines don't get tired, they don't need benefits, and they rarely miss clerical details. This shift is fundamentally altering the workplace landscape. More jobs are now facing automation risks, including roles we once considered secure. Goldman Sachs researchers specifically named computer programmers, accountants, auditors, legal assistants, and credit analysts as the groups most likely to be displaced by AI. AI is now disrupting creative and communication jobs, which people previously assumed were safe from automation. Proofreaders, copy editors, and telemarketers will likely lose jobs soon because AI now writes and edits text as well as humans. This efficiency has a downside. Some claim AI creates more jobs than it kills, but the immediate transition period will likely cause real economic pain. Companies replace workers with AI because it cuts costs, driving automation even when human intuition remains more effective for solving complex, nuanced problems. Profits and social stability are now clashing, creating a profound tension in modern society. History shows a clear pattern. Every big shift, farming mechanization, factory automation, or the PC's arrival triggered the same specific fears about mass unemployment and job losses across the entire global workforce. Past shifts boosted productivity and built new industries that no one could have predicted back then. New augmentation-prone roles are appearing. Analyzing job postings from 2019 to early 2025 shows that generative AI isn't just cutting jobs, it is driving demand for new positions centered on human-AI collaboration. The labor market is changing rapidly. The best workers won't fight AI. Instead, they will focus on learning how to use it effectively to enhance their productivity. Finance and tech firms are already cutting staff because they no longer need people for manual coding or data entry tasks. This shift reflects a growing reliance on automation to handle repetitive, high-volume processes. So, how does this affect your workflow? We don't have a final answer yet, but the trend is obvious. Companies are handing off repetitive, boring tasks to AI. For any business trying to stay productive, this shift is unavoidable. This shift is dangerous. If our laws and social systems fail to keep pace with the speed of automation, we will hit a period of massive instability. The workforce is splitting in two. One group holds protected roles, air traffic controllers, COs, radiologists, and pharmacists, because their jobs demand physical presence or high-stakes human judgment. Other roles are vulnerable because they mostly process information. Success depends on workers who actually change their skills to adapt. You can't avoid AI, it is already reshaping how we work. This transformation is fundamentally altering daily professional tasks. The actual risk isn't the software itself, but our own refusal to learn and adapt to these new tools. Automation is changing how we work. You can either learn to manage these tools or get left behind. Subscribe to keep up with these changes. Tell me in the comments, which specific part of your daily routine can a computer never actually replicate? Don't miss our next deep dive into the changing face of global power.